Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's supplemental numismatic news and information for the 10th day of November 2022, I'd like to drag you over to coinnews.net and talk about an article from Mike Unser dated November 9, 2022. Title of the article is U.S. Mint Sales 2022 Proof Set Top Sellers. Absolutely. Got to show you this, folks, and I think this is going to be the first set to sell out this year. 2022 dated proof sets ranked best among United States Mint products sold in the week ending November 6th. Specifically, the clad, limited edition, and standard silver proof sets ranked first, second, and third in gains. Meanwhile, U.S. Mint stats showed weaker volumes of sales as 40 products outperformed their prior weekly increases compared to 85 previously. Does that sound right? So it says here, meanwhile, U.S. Mint stats showed weaker volumes of sales as 40 products outperformed their prior weekly increases compared to 85 previously. So what's interesting about that is normally during the holidays, as we get closer to the transition to the new year, mint sales actually pick up. They don't decrease. So this is really interesting development. It says remaining steady, 7 products registered negative weekly sales, just like in the previous report. The reductions range from 1 to 49, with the latter tagged to the 2022 Franklin Pierce Presidential Silver Medal. Now here we go. These are the weekly U.S. Mint top sellers, and it is the top 10. Okay, so the number 1 spot is taken by the 2022 proof set, and they had sales of 6,311 to a grand total of 382,243, and that's going to be what I'm focusing on here pretty soon. I got to show you because I think this is going to be sold out before the end of November, maybe even by Thanksgiving. Who knows? It says here, number 2 spot is the limited edition silver proof set, sold 2,186 to 32,531, which means they have about, 17,000 and a half to go before they sell out of that one. So it's not that limited. Now, number 3 spot is the 2022 silver proof set. That sold 1775, almost 1776. That's the spirit. And that's still got a lot of product available. Number 4 spot is the 2022 U.S. Mint uncirculated coin set and sold 1715. So really close there. And that has a lot of product available as well. Number 5 spot, 2022 American Innovation Dollar Proof Set. Plenty of those available still. Number 6 spot, the American Liberty Silver Medal, sold 250 to 58,095. And I think there's about 12 to 15,000 of those still available. Okay, so plenty of those to be had if you haven't picked one up. Number 7, the only product from 2021 to show up in the top 10 is the uncirculated set, and they increased 234 to 215,912, and there's probably a good number of those left too. Now look at this. This is the number 8 spot. This is the proof Purple Heart Silver Dollar. Isn't that incredible how that is still showing up on the mint sales for the top 10? And I would imagine maybe as we get closer to December, or rather January, when the United States Mint takes the commemorative coins off of the schedule, that there will be a push, maybe even a big push to get these coins sold, especially the remaining inventories. So maybe the bulk purchasers get a discount, maybe the retail folks get a discount, who knows? But I would imagine this was a very successful program this year. There was a commemorative Purple Heart. Number 9 spot, the only product from 2020 is the San Francisco Reverse Proof Maryland American Innovation Dollar. Somebody bought 155 of those. Somebody, I think, well, I don't know, man, about somebody, but some folks have loaded up on that. Isn't that interesting? Now the number 10 spot's taken up by the 2022 West Point minted $50 uncirculated American Gold Eagle coin, sold 153 to 72.66. Now in its latest report, U.S. Mint published sales data for 276 numismatic products. 3 products increased by more than 1,000 units against 4 in the prior report. So there you go. A little bit of a slowdown, not too much. There was 4 in the prior, now there's 3. U.S. Mint sales numismatic products, below our table showing the latest available sales from October 31st through November 6th. Okay, here we go. Amazing program here. And maybe that's why the United States Mint doesn't need to have a commemorative program next year, because this year's was so robust and so amazing, especially for the Purple Heart. And I think the Negro Leagues Baseball commemorative coins, I mean, I love these. They're so amazing, and I think it's just a missed opportunity, especially with that silver dollar with the privy mark. It should have been a Jackie Robinson 42. That would have been amazing. Now let's keep on keeping on. Now here we go. Armed Forces silver medals. The U.S. Coast Guard 1-ounce silver medal sold 3. Check that out. But check this out. Even more importantly, I want to show you. U.S. Air Force 1-ounce silver medal sold 100 last week. Now that was ending on November 6th. Okay, and look at the totals here for these Armed Forces medals. Here's the 2.5, and that's it. 10,000 is the mintage limit on this. Now, the 1-ounce silver medals do not have a mintage limit. However, we see that the product really hasn't gone above to 16,000 at all ever for the first two issuances of the 1 ounce metal. Let me show you this. Now I'm going to go over to the Mint's product page, and this is the, obviously you can see it, the U.S. Air Force, and that's the 1 ounce version, okay? And it doesn't say there's a mintage limit, it doesn't say there's a product limit, and you can still add it to bag. But check this out. Bam! Look at that. There's only 66 pickup sticks available right now, and I just hit reload. Nobody's bought any of those. So now that we know there's 66 available of these particular metals, will the Mint go back and make more of these this year, or will they go back next year and make more? And that's something we really need to consider, because this product has no date on it, has no mint mark, so that could easily be something they can produce for years and years going forward. Wouldn't that be something? Now, that's why I think the important ones here are the Navy, the 2.5 ounce metals, starting with the Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guard, and Air Force, all those four. And there's two more coming, the U.S. Army and the Space Force. And the U.S. Army one is scheduled for next year, 2023, and I wouldn't be surprised if 2023 also sees the Space Force metal included on the product schedule. Now, here we go, American Liberty products. Sold 250 last week. And if we go there, I believe that's the Coast Guard metal. There's plenty of those left. In fact, there's probably 11,000 or so of those ones now. Here we go, American Liberty 2022 silver medal. Look at this, mintage limit 75,000, product limit 75,000, and there's about 15 to 14,000 of those available right now. And after that, I would imagine that's all you get for the American Liberty silver medal. Now, here's the clad proof sets. I wanted to show you this. This is super duper important. Now, the sales were 6,311, and this was dated November 6th. All right, that's about 4 or 5 days away now. With that said, there's obviously been some sales past that date, and I think they're going to be pretty robust going forward. Now, if we take this number and we double it, we get 12,622, I would believe. Now, let's head over here to the proofs, and that's per week. That's what they're selling per week. Let's go to the proof set on the Mint schedule 2022, and there is no mintage limit, no product limit, no household order limit. However, if you go to the view page source, there's 12,307 of these left right now. And like I said, if they're selling 6,000 per month or per week, these are going to be gone by Thanksgiving, I would think. And if that's the case, if you haven't picked one of these up, do you pick one of these up now? Do you get the FOMO and go, gosh, you know what? I thought these might be around longer, but maybe it makes more. Maybe San Francisco knocks out a bunch more of these, 10,000, 20,000 of these in the next month or so. Maybe, because check it out. Well, if we go to 2021, they sold one last week to 511,121. Now, this should give you pause. If there's only another 12,000 remaining here, let's just say it's 400 is the cap there, that would put us lower than 2017 at 568. 517 for 2018, 600,000 for 2019. We're getting close to 400,000 there with a 2020 proof set, and there were 111,000 more than we are probably going to be for this proof set. So like I've been saying, and other folks have noticed too, that proof sets, the uncirculated mint sets, and the silver proof sets from the United States Mint are getting fewer and fewer every year. And that should give everybody pause, because these used to be made in the millions and millions and millions, like that Carl Sagan guy used to say. All right. So now that the Mint has changed their behavior, we should as well, because they've adjusted theirs. We should ours, because they make these amazing again and very limited, comparatively speaking, to older mintages. In fact, in the beginning of the year, I think that the 2022 proof set numbers were really close to 1955, 1956 proof set numbers. Okay, so that's remarkable. Now let's keep on keeping on. I think I got silver proof set 1775. Yes, uncirculated sets. So there's about 250 here, about 220 there. So for the mint sets, they have been going lower, and then they spiked here in 2019. And then they got lower in 2020. That's one of the lowest in a while. So if you haven't picked up the 2020, that is a good one to pick up. And then we got the uncirculated from 2021. Plenty of those available, and plenty of the 2022 uncirculated mint sets. And I always say, if you got uncirculated mint sets, well, that's where registry sets are born. Absolutely, in my opinion. Yes, ornaments. Now check this out. The most popular American women quarters ornament is the anime Wong. Sold 2,284, and it is right up there with the Dr. Sally Ride and Maya Angelou. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? You know, you might be hearing the hurricane that's passing right overhead right now. Now, here we go. Proof and reverse proof silver eagles, 197,937, lost 15. And where did they go? And who sent those back? Isn't that interesting? Now, 2022, proof silver eagle, 494,957. So what I'm showcasing here are the mintages for the American Silver Eagle from 2022, the proof and the proof from San Francisco and the proof from West Point, New York. And while these are pretty high compared to last year's numbers, because there's more collectors and there's more demand, I would imagine these coins, would be pretty popular going forward, even though we have high mintages. And we know for next year that all of the subscriptions for these two particular coins are gone. And that means basically that, 2023 proof eagles are all sold out. Isn't that incredible? And if you even try and reactivate an old subscription, I don't think it's even going to happen. And check this out. Uncirculated Silver Eagle, 154,000, lost 2. And what does that say about the American Silver Eagles for next year? It's going to be pretty lean, I would imagine. Let's keep on keeping on here. Wanted to talk about the American Women Quarters, the Anime Wong issue. We know the Franklin Pierce lost 49. Interesting stuff there. Here we go. The American Innovation coins were almost out of products for the Tennessee dollars. Kentucky, all right, we already missing the P. And then Vermont, you cannot get that one. I don't know who got that one, but they scored because that is the snowboarding coin, and that might be the best coin from the American Innovation coin set this year. There you go. That's my prediction. What do I know? Now let's get to those quarters, those super important quarters. Here we go. There's the quarters, and there we go. Anime Wong. So this is the very first reporting of any solid details about what's going on up or down for sales. Because we know, they've been available and then came unavailable and then available and unavailable. So where are these going to settle? Well, let me show you here. The Anime Wong quarters, $17.97 for the P coin bag and $18.13 for the D coin bag. And each one of them features 100 coins in each. And where does that put them in the grand scheme of things? Well, pretty low. Right there with the Wilma Mankiller at $18.16, $18.13. And we may see more Anime Wong sales, but we may not. Added to this. So we'll see how that goes. But it looks like Anime Wong has taken the top 2 spots in the bag area, not necessarily the rolls. Isn't that interesting? And this one actually for Anime Wong is a little bit more expensive than the Now quarters. And I'll tell you, I got to show you that 1 quarter area. I got to probably make that one video for that Wilma Mankiller quarter, that one that retained die break. That's just incredible. You know, I've seen one of those sell for, not sell, but it's listed for like $8,000. And they're sell for like $1,500 raw. Isn't that incredible? So there it is, folks. I think that's all I got for you here today. That was the supplemental numismatic news. And I do have a hurricane overhead, so I probably should get off before I lose power or internet, either one. Hey. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're into, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.